All this danger lately really makes you realize how precious every moment is. Oh.
Kang here. In one world. That's the kind of value you just don't get from other conquerors.
Nothing can stop Stingray. Well, not underwater at least.
Where could those pigs have got to? I can't believe I would leave the gate open. If you see any of my pigs, would you mind bringing them back to the pen? I'd be very grateful.
I wonder if I can get that Howard the Duck game on my kimono.
You found Swinestein. The world would be lost without his genius.
You know what this means? More panda.
The Avengers Mansion rooftop from here. Oh, I've made a real pig's ear out of this. Ah, Black Panther, you found her. I hope a panther doesn't get hold of them.
In Kang's surveillance drones is interesting.
Be Akon! I worried you'd be eaten by
I
a
wonder how hard
panther.
they'd be to destroy.
Where could those pigs have got to? I can't believe I would leave the gate open. If you see any of my pigs, would you mind bringing them back to the pen? I'd be very grateful. those pigs have got to? I can't believe I would leave the gate open. If you see any of my pigs, would you mind bringing them back to the pen? I'd be very grateful.
We are joined to so many different locations, but none can compare to our lush paradise.
The technology in CAN surveillance drones is impressive.
Ah, Black Hamster, you found her. Be Acorn! I worried you'd be eaten by a panther. Oh, I've made a real pig's ear out of this. You found Swinestein. The world would be lost without his genius.
Hey.
Ikpe, you little scamp. Where did you run off to?
I hope this police situation soon. It's becoming harder. Like my grandfather.
The future is depending on me. Well,
I hope a
one
panther
possible
doesn't
future
get
from a
hold of
different
them.
reality, anyway.
Wow, that's all of the pigs. Thank you so much. Here, I found this trinket in the pen. Don't worry.
Hey, the future's looking pretty bright after all. Don't these bad guys ever give up?
How am I supposed to build my ape god statue if I can't find my supplies?
Time to take care of this like it's 2099.
Thanks for getting me out of that jam, true believers. Hey, Excelsior.
That statue is a key part of my
That's his
plan
head.
to impress the
Mind
white
where
gorilla
you put
cult.
it.
You found his legs. Yes, we are definitely going to need them.
Even as Sorcerer Supreme, it appears there are still a great many skills for me to learn.
I was sure I hid them around here somewhere. The torso! An absolutely essential piece of the statue.
Would stop trying to climb in the giant panda.
The ape god is complete and looking very appealing. Anyway, thank you. Now, the white gorilla cult are sure to let me into their gang. I hope they supplied the costume.
Fake news reports are being circulated saying people don't like being marked chronologists. Citizens are reminded that watching or listening to any news other than official Kang news is a crime punishable by lifelong imprisonment. Also, did you hear about our free Kang-O-Rail service?
It's always reassuring to see Shuri doing her job. You know what this place needs? More panther statues.
This will not be the day I fail.
I am Groot!
The technology in Kang surveillance drones is impressive, but I don't appreciate being watched. I wonder how hard they'd be to destroy.
Make way for the Star-Spangled...
That pig farmer really needs to up her security. The little blighters are constantly escaping and trading mud all over the place.
There's a suspicious man skulking around behind the city. I could feel him mutter something about the white gorilla cult, so I'm staying well away.
Anyone else feel like making a difference?
Kang's constant announcements are maddening. Can someone help us stop the whole already? Life is difficult enough as it is.
I've noticed a number of people complaining that the roads in
technology in Kang's surveillance drones is impressive, but I don't appreciate being watched. I wonder how hard they'd be to destroy.
I set on my Kimoyo again. I really need to get a vibranium case for that thing.
I tried to buy a pizza while I was in Manhattan, but the vendor didn't take Wakandan stuff. Is the fisherman still having trouble with his machine? Why doesn't he just get a new one?
Whew, so hot today.
I can't imagine living in medieval England. They don't even have electric kettles. Whose turn is it to water the plants? I did it last time.
Kang's constant announcements are maddening. Can someone not put a stop to them already? Life is difficult enough as it is.
Is the fisherman still having trouble with his machine? Why doesn't he just get a new one?
something heavier.
Detected a crime pretty close to you. Hey,
I
wouldn't
can't
it be great
believe
if this was
I've
the
been
last crime
lumbered with
ever?
this job.
A broken dream.
I should just make like a tree and leave it to someone else.
Giant fireball on the Kronos building was a real giant fireball. So to melt all this snow. Of course,
Would it
then we
really
have
be
a
so
giant
wrong if the
fireball to
trees
deal
weren't
with.
all in their color coordinated positions? The trees all have designated positions. I don't pretend to understand aesthetics, but apparently it will look terrible unless we stick to that plan.
Is it odd that I'm really craving ice cream?
Saw a monkey fighting a bunch of snowmen earlier? Maybe I've been up here too long.
The worst part is, these trees were airlifted in. You think they could have just put them in the right places to begin with?
Off to anybody else? No? Just me.
One more of those hang announcements. Ooh, I'm gonna do something.
What a relief! You came along. I must concede, they do look good like that. Thank you for your help.
Wait, maybe you've already seen it, but some trouble is going down near where you are.
Is the fisherman still having trouble with his machine?
To all citizens complaining about the so-called Manhattan blizzard, just be grateful I didn't park your stupid city next to the dark temperature like I originally planned.
I wonder if I can get that Howard the Duck game on my Kimoyo.
I am Iron Man. But, you already knew that, right?
Who's ready to face some sweet, sweet...
Let's see if we can go a whole day without any trouble, shall we? Gang's days are numbered. Can really take care. Also, that giant sword ship falling out of the sky probably doesn't bode well for you.
doesn't matter which reality I'm in. I'll never give up.
Reassuring to see Shuri doing her rounds.
All right, this could come in handy.
Please deposit vibranium into the new Wakanda-endorsed vibranium deposit receptacle.
I am Drax the Destroyer. No one can match my skills in battle.
Something must have gone down in the Cave of Dragons. That disembodied voice isn't yelling at me when I walk past him.
I remember the first time I encountered one of these. It was back in med school. Or the Dark Dimension. One of those.
I hate the way Kang watches us with those drones. It's so creepy.
I wish I had a fair maiden willing to rescue me from a locked tower. My wife won't even rescue me from a boring conversation.
Time to get to training.
Who knew capes would stay fashionable so far into the future?
I always thought Kunlun had a city on the mountain. Shane Kang didn't bring that into Chronopolis. Guess he must have had a budget to stick to.
Suspicious man skulking around behind the city. I could hear him mutter something about the White Gorilla cult, so I'm staying well away.
If I have to listen to one more of those Kang announcements, I'm gonna do something.
I feel like I'm forgetting something.
Kang's days are numbered. I can feel it in the air. Also, that giant sword ship falling out of the sky probably doesn't bode well for him.
Oh, snap! I went to get a hairdryer to thaw out that frozen guy in the cave, but I got totally distracted. Ooh, that rock looks like my mom.